Have you heard of the story of Adam and Eve? Well, this is the original, and it's called Adapa. It's from Sumeria, and it is from 1400 BC, so roughly 1,000 years older than the story of Adam and Eve. This is the primary source. Like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Adapa. And this story is about he is offered the fruit of immortality. Right? Adapa. He had intelligence. His word commands like the word of Anu. Ie made broad understanding perfect in him, to disclose the design of the land, to give him wisdom, but did not give him eternal life. At that time in those years, he was a sage, son of Eridu. Ie created him as a protecting spirit among mankind. A sage, nobody rejects his word. Clever, extra wise, he was one of the Anunnaki. Holy, pure of hands, the priest who always tends the rites. He does the baking with the bakers. He does the baking with the bakers of Eridu. He does the food and water of Eridu every day. Sets up offerings, table, with his pure hands. Without him, no offerings table is cleared away. He takes the boat out and does the fishing for Eridu. At that time, Adapa, the son of Eridu, when he got the leader, Ie, out of bed, used to feed the bolt of Eridu every day. At the holy quay, Kar Usakar, he embarked in a sailing boat, and without a rudder his boat would float adrift. Without a steering pole, he would take his boat out into the broad sea. South wind, send him to live in the fish's home. South wind, though you send your brothers against me, however many there are, I shall break your wing. No sooner had he uttered these words than South Wind's wing was broken. For 7 days South Wind did not blow towards the land. Anu called out to his visor, Ilibrat, "Why hasn't South Wind blown towards the wind for 7 days?" His visor Ilibrat answered him, "My lord, Adapa the son of Ie has broke the South Wind's wing." When Anu heard his word, he cried, "Help!" Rose up from his throne, "Be brought here." Ie, aware of heaven's ways, touched him and made him wear his hair unkempt, mourning garb, gave him instructions. "Adapa, you are to go before King Anu. You will go up to heaven. And when you go up to heaven, when you approach the gate of Anu, Dumuzi and Gizada will be standing in the gate of Anu. We'll see you. We'll keep asking you questions. Young man, on whose behalf do you look like this? On whose behalf do you wear mourning garb?" You must answer, "Two gods have vanished from our country, and that is why I am behaving like this." They will ask, "Who are the two gods you have vanished from the country?" You must answer, "They are Dumuzi and Gizida." They will look at each other and laugh a lot. We'll speak a word in your favor to Anu. We'll present you to Anu in a good mood. When you stand before Anu, they will hold out you bread of death, so you must not eat it. They will hold out for you water of death. You must not drink it. They will hold out a garment for you, so put it on. They will hold out oil for you, so anoint yourself. You will not neglect the instruments I have given you. Keep to the words I have told you. The envoy of Anu arrived. Send to me Adapa. Who broke Southwest's wing? He made him take the way of heaven, and he, Adapa, went up to heaven. When he came to heaven, when he approached the gate of Anu, Dumuzi and Gizida were standing at the gate of Anu. They saw Adapa and cried, "Help! Young man, on whose behalf do you look like this? Adapa, on whose behalf do you wear mourning garb? 2 guards vanished from the country, and that is why I am wearing mourning garb. Who are the 2 gods that have vanished from the country? Dumuzi and Gizida. They looked at each other and laughed a lot. When Adapa drew near to the presence of King Anu, Anu saw him and shouted, "Come here, Adapa. Why do you break southwest wind's wing?" Adapa answered Anu, "My lord, I was catching a fish in the middle of the sea for the house of my lord, Ea. But he inflated the sea into a storm. The southwest wind blew me and sank me. I was forced to take up residence in the fish's home. In my fury, I cursed the southwest wind." Dumuzi and Gazida responded from beside him, spoke a word in his favor to Anu. His heart was appeased, he grew quiet. Why did Ea disclose to wretched mankind the ways of heaven and earth? Give them a heavy heart. It was he who did it. What can we do for him? Fetch him the bread of life, and let him eat. They fetched him the bread of eternal life, but he would not eat. They fetched him the water of eternal life, but he would not drink. They fetched him a garment, and he put it on himself. They fetched him oil, and he anointed himself. Anu watched him and laughed at him. "Come, Adapa, why didn't you eat? Why didn't you drink? Didn't you want to be immortal? Alas, for downtrodden people. But Ea, my lord, told me you mustn't eat, you mustn't drink. Take him and send him back to his earth." So, there we have it. The story of Adapa is Adapa has the power to stop the wind because his boat is shaking when he's fishing and he falls into the ocean and he's going to die. So he stops the wind and then he gets sent up to the god Anu, who tries to give him bread of immortality and tries to give him water of immortality. And out of Adapa's fear, he says, no, I can't accept anything from you, because he thinks that the god Anu is trying to kill him. And that's not what it happens. Anu just kind of laughs and says, why didn't you eat this? He was just too afraid. So, the story of Adam and Eve is quite different. It is about eating the fruit from the tree of knowledge, and then they get kicked out of the Garden of Eden forever. But there's a 1,000-year gap in the myth from Adapa to Adam and Eve. So it's quite different. Just this is the primary source, and you can come to your own conclusion. Peace and love. Watch my next video, the Enuma Elish.